We recently heard from Sarah. She runs a small, beautiful jewelry business. And for months, she'd been putting around $500 a month into Facebook ads.
Okay.
But she was barely breaking even, feeling completely frustrated.
Yeah, that sounds tough.
And everyone told her video ads were the secret sauce. But for Sarah, they just weren't cutting it. They really weren't delivering.
Right. That's a story we hear a lot, actually.
The truth is, Sarah's not alone. Most small businesses, well, they kind of fall into the same traps when running Facebook ads.
Mm-hmm.
They set up one campaign, maybe one ad, cross their fingers, and just hope for the best.
Yeah, the set it and forget it approach.
Exactly. But what we found in our sources, and what makes all the difference, is that the gap between a struggling advertisement and one that's actually bringing in real profit, well, it isn't about luck.
No, not at all.
It's all in the small, often overlooked details.
And what's truly illuminating here, I think, is that the path to success isn't about uncovering some huge revolutionary strategy that no one else knows. It's not some big secret.
Right. Instead, we're going to unpack 12 game-changing tweaks. And these aren't just tips. They're the practical, actionable insights. The things that separate amateur advertisers from, profit-pulling pros.
Helping you cut through the noise and finally get real, measurable results.
Exact.
And what we've pulled from our sources today has some truly surprising discoveries. For example, we're going to dive into why testing multiple variations can literally double your results.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Reveal the hidden 40% of cases where simple image ads actually beat expensive videos.
Always surprising the people.
And uncover how failing to implement a crucial, yet often overlooked tracking component can be costing you hundreds, if not thousands, in missed sales and wasted ad spend. It's time to truly understand your ad performance.
Definitely. Let's get into it.
Let's deep dive in. Okay, let's unpack this first absolutely critical area. Testing. Here's what most people do. They write one headline, think that sounds good, and then, quickly move on to the next task.
Yeah, check that box.
Done.
Big mistake. Facebook actually lets you add up to 5 headline variations for every single ad you create.
5. And most people use 1.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. 5 headlines. That sounds like a lot of extra work.
Yeah.
Especially, for a busy small business owner.
Right. Who has the time?
But here's the beauty of it. The platform's AI will automatically test these different headlines for you. It's silently working in the background to discover which ones resonate most with your audience, showing the best performing ones more often without you really lifting a finger.
The algorithm does the heavy lifting.
Exactly. Even better, once you write your first headline, Facebook's AI will often suggest additional alternatives that you can easily plug in.
Oh, that's handy.
So here's a pro tip. Write your main headline, then let Facebook suggest maybe 3 or 4 alternatives. Pick the ones that sound natural, maybe tweak them slightly, and then test them all.
Simple enough.
This quick 5-minute task could boost your click-through rates by a significant 30% or even more. It's truly low-hanging fruit for better performance, requiring almost no additional effort on your part.
And this fundamentally shifts our approach, doesn't it? From just guessing to leveraging the algorithm to do that heavy lifting. You're essentially giving Facebook's AI options, well, good options, to discover what truly resonates with your audience, rather than relying solely on your own single best guess.
Right. Your gut feeling isn't always the winner.
No. And this distributed testing approach is powerful because it can uncover an optimal message that you might not have predicted on your own. But, like you said, it doesn't stop at headlines either.
No, keep going.
Just like with your headlines, you can test up to 5 different versions of your main ad copy, too.
Okay, so the main text part.
Exactly. Think of it as having 5 different skilled salespeople pitch your product, each with their own unique style and angle.
Ah, interesting analogy.
Yeah, so one version of your ad copy might focus heavily on the specific problem your product solves for the customer, really highlighting their pain points,
Makes sense.
Another might focus more on the positive transformation or the desired outcome your product provides, like the after picture.
The dream outcome.
Right. And a third could lean into social proof, showcasing testimonials or success stories.
Got it. So different angles.
By providing these variations, you're letting Facebook's algorithm figure out which message and which angle resonate best with different segments of your audience, maximizing your ad's effectiveness without you having to manually guess.
It's about letting data, not assumption, guide your messaging to find the perfect pitch.
Precisely. Data over gut feeling.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting and might challenge a common belief that's pushed constantly in the marketing world.
Uh-oh, challenging beliefs? I like it.
Video isn't always king.
Ooh, controversial.
That's right, a reality check that might surprise you.
Yeah.
Our sources indicate that video ads only outperform other formats about 60% of the time.
60%. So, not always.
Now think about that for a moment. That means a full 40% of the time.
40%, that's huge.
Simpler, less expensive formats like single images or carousel ads actually work better.
Wow. So all that effort making videos, sometimes wasted.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
This is especially true if you're selling something straightforward, like a simple lead magnet, or booking a consultation call, or selling a product under, say, $50.
Okay, simpler offers.
Right. Before you stress about the time and cost involved in creating expensive video content, you should absolutely test some well-designed image ads first.
Makes sense. Test the simple stuff.
You might save a significant amount of money and actually get better results. For example, if you sell skincare products, a straightforward before-after image often converts better than a complicated, lengthy video testimonial.
Yeah, quick visual proof.
It's not about flashy production all the time. It's about matching the creative to the inherent simplicity or complexity of your offer.
This really challenges our preconceived notions, doesn't it?
Totally.
There's this tendency to chase the latest trend or the flashiest technology, believing it must be superior simply because it's new or more complex.
Shiny object syndrome.
Exactly. But sometimes, as the statistic powerfully illustrates, the most effective approach is actually the simplest, especially when your offer is already clear and concise.
Keep it simple.
Knowing that there's a 40% chance a simpler format will perform better allows you to be much more strategic with your time and, crucially, your budget.
Right. Manage those resources.
It's about optimizing for impact and return on investment, not just for perceived sophistication.
Okay, good point.
Ew.
Now, let's say video ads are winning for your business, and that's fantastic.
Great, so video works for you.
But here's another pitfall. Don't get stuck making the exact same type of video over and over again. Variety is key here.
Don't just rest on your laurels.
Exactly. There are several styles you should absolutely be testing. Customer testimonials, which provide that authentic social proof.
Very powerful.
Behind-the-scenes content that humanizes your brand.
People love that peek behind the curtain.
Founder-led videos, where you on camera can work wonders in building connection.
If you're comfortable with it, yeah.
Detailed product demonstrations, showing your product in action.
Seeing is believing.
Simple animated graphics that can explain complex services quickly. And, of course, user-generated content from your happy customers.
UGC is gold.
The key is not getting comfortable with just one style. What works today might very well stop working next month as your audience develops that dreaded ad fatigue.
Gotta keep it fresh.
Gotta keep it fresh.
And while we're on the topic of visuals, when you upload images or videos, Facebook often offers those AI-powered enhancements, right? Like adding music, text overlays, animation effects.
Yeah, the Advantage Plus creative stuff.
Right. Most of these improvements can be quite helpful, truly saving you time, but, and this is a big but,
Yeah.
you absolutely need to review them with a critical eye.
Don't just blindly accept the AI's suggestions.
No. I've personally seen instances where Facebook's AI has added text overlays that inadvertently cover important parts of product images.
Oh, that's not good.
Or added really upbeat, trendy music to serious, professional service ads, completely missing the brand's tone and confusing the audience.
Oof, yeah, total mismatch.
So always preview what Facebook's AI suggests before letting it run wild with your creative. It's a powerful tool, yes, but it's not a substitute for your judgment or understanding of your brand.
Good advice. Always double-check the robot.
Exactly.
So we've optimized what people see with our clever headlines, compelling copy, the right visuals. But what happens the moment they click that ad?
The click, the moment of truth.
That's where the customer's journey truly begins and where our next set of tweaks focuses on building crucial trust and guiding them smoothly.
Right, the post-click experience.
This next one is huge, yet most small businesses completely ignore it, and it can actively kill your conversion rates. You absolutely must match your landing pages to your ads.
Okay, ad scent. Consistency.
But why is something seemingly so simple so often overlooked? And what's the immediate tangible impact when that trust is broken?
That's a critical distinction because the impact is immediate and profound. When a promise is made in an ad, the customer expects to see it fulfilled the moment they click through.
Instantly.
Right. If your ad prominently promises free shipping on orders over $50, but then your landing page doesn't mention this offer anywhere, or worse, makes the customer hunt for it,
Makes them work for it.
that initial spark of interest quickly turns into frustration and, as you said, a breakdown of trust. They feel misled, even if unintentionally.
And they bounce. They leave.
They're gone. The simple fix for this, which dramatically impacts conversion rates, is to create specific landing pages for specific offers.
Okay, so dedicated pages.
Right. So if you're testing 4 different promotions or ad angles, you should ideally create 4 distinct landing pages that clearly and immediately highlight each specific promotion.
Reinforce the message.
Exactly. This consistency reinforces trust and guides the customer directly to what they clicked for. It's like inviting someone to a party and then making them search for the entrance they'll probably just leave.
That analogy perfectly captures it. Yeah, make it easy for them.
Make it easy.
And speaking of trust, another critical step, which is often overlooked, is don't neglect your social profiles.
The profile check happens all the time.
Here's what happens far too often. Someone sees your ad, gets interested, and then, as a natural next step, clicks over to check out your Facebook page or Instagram profile to learn more.
Right. Due diligence.
If that profile looks abandoned, no recent posts, no engagement, no signs of life, they'll almost immediately assume your business isn't active, or worse, isn't trustworthy.
Yeah, it looks like a ghost town, not reassuring.
It's a quick judgment that can cost you a sale.
Definitely.
The good news is you don't need to post daily or strive to build a massive following to counter this.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be a huge chore.
No. Just make sure you're posting something relevant every week or two, and, crucially, respond to comments when people leave them.
Engagement matters.
It shows you're there. Easy content ideas to keep things fresh include sharing customer photos, reposting relevant industry articles, or showing quick behind-the-scenes glimpses of your business.
Little signs of life.
Anything that shows there's a real person, an active brand, and genuine engagement behind the business will go a long way in building that critical trust.
Good point. It maintains that perception of an active, legitimate business. Which brings us to a crucial consideration.
Yeah.
Are your ads merely billboards that you put up and walk away from, or are they the beginning of a conversation?
Billboard versus conversation. I like that.
You need to monitor your ad comments daily. Your Facebook and Instagram ads aren't just one-way messages. People can and will comment on them.
Oh, yeah. The good, the bad, and the spammy.
Exactly. And those comments, whether positive or negative, become a visible part of your ad experience for everyone else who sees it.
It's public feedback right there on the ad.
Precisely. So the required action here is simple but essential. Check your ads every single day.
Every day.
Ideally, yes, or at least very frequently. Look for negative comments that need to be deleted swiftly before they deter others.
Get rid of the trolls.
Questions from potential customers that you can answer directly and promptly. This can turn an interested party into a hot lead.
Opportunity knocks.
And positive feedback that you can engage with. Engaging with positive comments not only builds rapport, but can also push those positive comments to the top, further improving your ad's perception and overall social proof.
So liking the good comments helps visibility.
It does. This active management of your ad comments can significantly improve your overall ad performance and brand perception, turning a potential pitfall into an engagement opportunity.
Makes sense. Manage the conversation.
Manage the conversation.
Okay, now let's get into the nitty-gritty that most small businesses overlook, but it's absolutely critical for success, and this connects directly back to what I hinted at in the intro.
The mechanics behind the scenes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Set up proper tracking. A huge number of businesses are essentially flying blind because their tracking isn't set up properly.
Flying blind is the perfect description.
Did you know that without comprehensive tracking, moving beyond just the basic Facebook pixel to include the Conversions API, you're essentially driving a super fast race car, but forgetting to install the speedometer?
Great analogy. All power, no data.
You're investing in the journey, but you have no idea how fast you're going, or even if you're heading in the right direction. This omission is literally costing you hundreds, if not thousands, in wasted ad spend by not identifying what truly works.
Exactly. Let's break that down a bit. The Facebook pixel, right? It's that small piece of code you put on your website to track what people do.
Yeah.
Page views, adding to cart, purchases.
The standard thing most people know about.
Right. But with today's increasing privacy changes, browser restrictions, ad blockers, the pixel alone isn't enough anymore. It misses things.
It's getting less reliable on its own.
Way less reliable. That's where the Conversions API comes in. Think of the Conversions API, or CAPI, as a more direct, secure, and reliable pipeline. It sends your website's customer action data from your server directly to Facebook's server.
Okay, so server to server, more robust.
Exactly. It's like having a secure, dedicated messenger delivering crucial performance reports, ensuring Facebook's AI always has the clearest, most accurate picture possible of what success looks like on your site, bypassing many of those browser issues.
Got it. So it fills in the gaps left by the pixel.
Precisely. Without this proper, comprehensive tracking, both pixel and KPI, Facebook literally can't optimize your campaigns effectively, and you can't accurately see which ads are actually making you money versus those that are just burning through your budget.
This is foundational.
Absolutely foundational. If you're not technical, look, it's a wise investment to hire someone on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr to set this up for you. It's usually a $5,200 investment.
Really? That affordable?
Often, yeah. And it pays for itself incredibly quickly, often many times over, just by giving you the data you need to make informed decisions and stop those hidden costs. Stop wasting money.
Wow. Okay, that seems like a no-brainer investment then. Pixel and KPI.
Both, essentially.
Here's a pattern I see constantly, leading to a lot of frustration. And it ties back to our earlier point about variety.
Okay.
Business owners create maybe 3 or 4 ads. They find one that works well, and then they coast on that winner for months. Just let it ride.
Golden ad syndrome.
Right. Eventually, and inevitably, the ad stops performing as well. This phenomenon is called ad fatigue.
Seen it a million times.
And suddenly they're in panic mode, scrambling to create new content and wondering why their results have just plummeted off a cliff.
Yeah, the well runs dry.
It's a preventable roller coaster.
A far better approach, one that fosters consistent performance, is to set a proactive schedule for creating new ads.
Be proactive, not reactive.
Exactly. Maybe that means aiming for 4 new ads every month, or perhaps 2 fresh ads every 2 weeks. It depends on your budget and the nature of your business, of course.
Right. Find your rhythm.
The exact number is less important than having a consistent creation rhythm. This consistent creation schedule prevents those reactive panic moments and, crucially, keeps your campaigns fresh and engaging for your audience, avoiding that costly ad fatigue.
It ensures you always have new creatives ready to test and deploy.
Always have something in the pipeline.
Okay. Another crucial point, particularly for service-based businesses or those with longer sales cycles.
Right, where the sale doesn't happen immediately online.
Is to keep your lead data updated. If you're collecting leads through Facebook's lead forms, for example, it's absolutely vital that your sales team or whoever manages your customer relationships update the status of those leads.
Where do they update it?
In your CRM or even directly within Facebook's Lead Center. And just to quickly clarify, a CRM is a customer relationship management system, basically software to manage all your customer interactions.
Like Salesforce, HubSpot, things like that.
Exactly. Facebook's Lead Center is Facebook's own native tool for managing leads generated on their platform.
Gotcha.
When someone converts from a lead to an actual customer, that critical information needs to flow back to Facebook.
Why is that so important?
So the algorithm can learn. It learns from those conversions and gets smarter at finding more people who are just like your successful customers. It optimizes towards actual paying customers, not just leads.
Closing the loop, feeding the AI the good stuff.
Exactly. This is especially important for businesses with dedicated sales teams. Make sure they're actually updating those lead statuses consistently, not just moving on to the next call and leaving the data incomplete. That leaves the algorithm blind.
Right. Data hygiene is key there.
Very key.
Okay, finally, this brings us to a crucial overarching question. How do you stay ahead in such a rapidly evolving landscape? Because Facebook ads, well, it changes all the time.
Constantly. It feels like every week there's something new.
The answer is simple, though maybe not easy. You need to stay updated on changes.
Keep learning.
Yeah, Facebook advertising changes constantly. New features are rolled out, new campaign types emerge, the interface gets updated. It literally never stops.
It can feel overwhelming.
It can. But the easiest and most efficient way to stay current is to follow reputable Facebook ads experts who consistently break down these changes in simple, understandable terms. Find a few trusted sources.
Curate your information flow.
Exactly. Make it a habit to set aside perhaps 30 minutes each week just to catch up on industry news and updates.
Just half an hour a week.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be hours. It's a small, consistent investment of your time that prevents you from missing crucial new opportunities or, equally damaging, making outdated decisions based on old information. It's your competitive edge, really.
Okay, staying sharp makes sense. So what does this all mean for you, the listener?
Let's wrap it up.
We've just gone through 12 game-changing tweaks, and the big takeaway really is that the difference between struggling ads and truly profit-pulling ads isn't some revolutionary secret strategy that only a few know.
No magic bullet.
It's truly about paying attention to these smaller yet critical details that most advertisers simply ignore or overlook.
It's about execution on the fundamentals. Remember, Sarah, from the beginning of our deep dive.
Yeah, the jewelry business owner.
Or one with the small jewelry business. After implementing just 4 of these strategies specifically, testing multiple headlines, setting up her conversions API,
The tracking piece.
making sure her landing pages matched her ads, and checking her ad comments daily. Just those 4.
Okay.
Her business went from barely breaking even on her ad spend to achieving a 3x return on ad spend within just 6 weeks.
Wow. From break-even to 3x ROAS in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
That's significant.
It really is. And the key is not to get overwhelmed trying to implement everything at once. That's a recipe for inaction.
Right. Don't boil the ocean.
Exactly. We highly recommend picking just 3 of these tweaks that feel most relevant and manageable for your business right now and implementing them this week. Start with the easiest ones for your specific situation.
Yeah, pick your battles. Maybe testing multiple headlines and checking your ad comments daily. Or, if you're newer, maybe focus on getting that proper tracking set up with a CPI and creating matched landing pages first.
Perfect examples. Start small. Build momentum.
It really shows the power of small, consistent improvements. They add up.
They really do.
And here's a final thought for you to mull over as you go about your week. Your competitors are probably being lazy with their Facebook ads.
High probability.
They're likely sticking to the same old, tired strategies. Maybe not testing enough, or flying blind without proper tracking. Use that to your advantage.
Turn their laziness into your opportunity.
Exactly. What if these small details we've discussed today are the exact levers you need to pull to truly differentiate your business and, frankly, leave them in the dust?